Hi, everybody. I am Dana Parker of H.E.E.L.S Parker LLC, and this is Women Who Soar. And I would like to welcome you and thank you for joining us today. Well, today we're going to have our first writing prompt. But before I give you some questions that I want you to ponder and write on, I want to talk about what brought you to this point here? That's really the first question. And I want to give my answer, what brought me to this point. I am pretty much an empty nester. My youngest child now is going to be 20 in July, and my oldest will be 30 in August. So now I have more time to reflect on things that I desired to do. When I was younger and married and raising my children, I kind of put myself on the back burner to a low simmer because I paid more attention naturally to my family and raising my kids. Our goal as parents is to raise healthy children. Children, so many children that could be so neglected, but I thank God I had a parent that raised me well, and I was able to take that time and focus on my children. Were there bumps along the way? Yes, indeed there were bumps, but I managed to get through. So now I'm at a place where I don't have to cook meals every day. I don't have to run home from work. I don't have to drop off to before school or after school. I don't have to take to football practice, soccer practice. So now I'm able just to enjoy my granddaughter. And so it's different raising her. So now I'm at a place now where I'm still young enough to focus on some things that I desired to do at this point in my life. Although I was raising my children for that time period, 20 years, 30 years, how many years I gave to them into a marriage, I'm able now to actually fulfill those dreams and those visions and those desires, those things that I'm able to do. If I want to go to another country and spend, a year doing some kind of humanitarian work, I could do that now because I'm not. My children are grown now, so I decided to go on this path here of journaling because I wanted to explore some deep hidden things that I didn't deal with. I want to tackle some dreams and some things that I desire to fulfill. I want to open up some things. Sometimes we have a closed door in our lives that we don't have time, we don't have the energy, or we just want to keep that door closed. We don't want to open up and have to deal with what's behind that door. But what I realized is down through the years, those things, those why did this happen to me? Why did I take this path? Those why questions, now I want to confront them because to a certain degree, it's a hindrance to me. So I believe that that's what I could encounter, or what I am encountering. I know that I have some fellow sisters out there that probably encountering the same things. So as we go on this journey of journaling, I don't want you to be judgmental. Whatever arises in your spirit, God has given us the grace to handle it. If it's unforgiveness, if it's an event that happened to us that has caused a roadblock inside of our lives. A lot of times we can sit at that roadblock because we don't know how to handle it. We don't know how to go through it. We don't know how to go around it. We don't know how to confront it. So it's just there, and we're at a state of halt that we cannot move on. So I want to explore journaling with you, and I'm glad that you're coming along on this ride with me. And we're going to support each other, and we're going to pray for each other, and we're going to make it through. So, with that being said, let's get to our questions. What has brought you to this path? Why have you said, I want to be a part of this journaling club or this journaling circle with my fellow sisters? What is it that you desire to explore? That's the first thing that I want you to write down and to meditate on and to open up yourself and confront whatever arises again from your spirit. The next question is, why is this journey important to you? I told you that it's important to me because, I did the mommy thing, the wife thing. I did that, and now I want to get more back to me. I want that. I want to be at that pinnacle of who Dana is. I want to push past fears, doubts that I have within myself. I want to push past that and be the best Dana Gale that I could possibly be. So, my question to you, the second question I'm going to read again, why is this journey important to you? The third and the final question for this journaling experience is, what do you hope to encounter along the way? Me, I want to encounter that better Dana, that wiser Dana, that Dana who still had some roadblocks. I have roadblocks too, some insecurities. A lot of people, when they see me, say, "Oh, you're so confident." Yes, it is. But then, you get a little stone or a boulder thrown at you that the enemy, brings about, and you start self sabotaging, some of the ideas of creativity I have inside of my head. But then sometimes the enemy could, try to penetrate and throw me off course. So those are your three questions. I love you guys, and I look forward to getting into a group and us exploring those three questions. So those are your three prompts, your three writing prompts. That's why I said it's important for you to have a book that you are going to write in as a little bead. So besides using our book today, today I affirm, besides us using this book, I want you to also get a journal with some blank pages so we could hit and get those prompt writings to open ourselves up, not to expose ourselves for the enemy, because I got you covered in prayers, my sisters. Don't worry about that. The enemy, he is going to try, because he does not want to be exposed in areas of your life which you thought that you were defeated, but you will be free. I believe God. I believe for myself, and I believe for you that we are to discover a strength that we have within ourselves to push towards, to press towards the mark of the high calling which is in Christ Jesus. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, ladies. Be blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.